Hi guys, welcome to London Road Police Station here in Glasgow's East End. The whole reason that I'm here today is obviously on Google yesterday, earlier on today, and obviously seen about a man who died in police custody while in here, so that's the whole reason, I'm obviously here today. So also I'll be talking about the story and that. It's just obviously I went inside, obviously like I do now, I'm just obviously asking before I do our audit, so but the police officer was completely and utter fine. He's like, well, we are out in the public, so you are entitled to, so obviously there was no issue there, which probably is obviously good. Here you go guys, Police Scotland only. Also you can't see any of the cell blocks like he said. Also I'll head back round the front and do our story. So yeah, so it was a man who died in police custody, would have survived if he had been taken to the hospital rather than held in a cell, a sheriff has ruled. So obviously this case was taken up to Glasgow Sheriff Court, and the sheriff did say that obviously the person would have survived if he was taken to hospital, and Police Scotland have been criticised over their treatment of Ian Loudon, Loudon. He was 39, who was locked up after a family called police to say he had been locked up after his family called police to say he had been acting erratically. The officers who went to his family home in Baillieston, Glasgow, to be taking him, had eventually decided to take Mr. Loudon, who had taken Valium and methadone, to hospital. However, they received instructions to bring him into custody instead. Just turning the page over. I need the rest. He was given a check-up which lasted less than 2 minutes at London Road Police Station. So obviously this is London Road Police Station, by a police casualty surgeon. Dr. Andrew McClelland was deemed fit to be detained. However, he was found unresponsive in an OBSER VIATION cell a few hours later, 2 seconds, just the wind's blowing the page about, so it's hard to also read. A few hours later, the cause of his death was Bron Shop, I don't know how you pronounce this, BRONCHOPNEUMONIA, following a fatal accident inquiry at Glasgow Sheriff Court. Sheriff Andrew Norman has ruled Mr. London's death in November 2013 could have been avoided. So it's a shame how obviously people are obviously dying in police custody, or even prison custody. Should it be happening? The answer to that's I know. Obviously, obviously the man was seen by the doctor here, but obviously the doctor obviously thought he was obviously fit for purpose, but obviously it just proves that he wasn't. After a few hours later, he was obviously found in his cell unresponsive. So yeah, it's obviously, should it be happening? No, but at the end of the day, obviously things like that obviously are happening. Obviously I know it's way back in 2013. I know it's obviously 12 years ago now, but should it actually be happening this day and age? Like, end of the day, obviously, if someone is feeling unwell and that, they should be taken to the hospital, like from the police station, to get checked out first before they are actually taken back or actually have to be kept in hospital. But obviously that's not happening, guys. But yeah, we're at obviously London Road Police Station for our audit today, so hopefully if anybody does know any more information about also Mr. Loudon or Loudon's, please leave a comment on the video. But obviously that's why the whole reason for us being here today, to obviously give our story behind it. But also I do appreciate